Hey Steve, really quick, can I have you go to the history homepage and let's show them what we did today.
Okay.
We had a brand new corporation, so this world didn't even exist as of this morning, okay? Let's have you go ahead and go there.
So under System Reports is the history homepage. And the default when you pull it is today. So it throws everything that happens today in here. And if you want to change up your search criteria, you have some quick links up here like tomorrow, yesterday, last month, this month, but you can also open this search criteria, and the default is effectual, what showed up for roll call, today's date, and all applications. So this little piece here is really super intuitive as far as giving you information back. Also, you can do the historical, which will tell who touched what, which person. So if I ran that for today, just to kind of show you what happens, here's what everybody did. Here's what Brandon did. He touched invoice history 11 times, PO history 12 times, client history 5 times, so on across. And here's each individual person down here. This piece right here is very, very beneficial when you are either wanting to keep an eye on a potential employee that you might think you might have a problem with, or you may just want to know who touched what because you're trying to unravel a mystery. And there's been many, many, many times I've been, my name's been on stuff where, we did accounting and people were like, who messed up that deposit? Sure enough, there's my name on it. I accidentally did something on a deposit or an invoice. It's like, you can't argue with that. We're stamping the history, date, time, minute, and second on everything people touch. And then all you would have to do is like click on, let's see what Roxanne did on POs. Here's her PO history, 52 different PO histories, all on PO number 10, what she did, everything. If you click on the history, the full history of that item, wow, look what she did. She was, date, minute, exactly what happened. So, and if I were to go to PO number 10 myself and make an action on there, I would show up down here as the last person that touched this PO. So
she was actually removing line items and all kinds of stuff like.
Yeah.
It just kind of tells a little bit of a story.
And if I go back to what we did today, you can see we did 25 invoices for $48,000 and change. Of those, we've got 14 that are counter sales for $7,200. 11 are client invoices for $41,000. Quotes, there's $31,000 worth of quotes in there. This is a quick way sometimes to go back and see your quotes, because you can also, in this search criteria, you can also say, hey, just what did I do today or this year or this month. You can see that we have clients, 11 clients set up in here, services, 32 service items. So this link here would take you to the items that were set up as services. Vendor payees, 5 vendor payees, and employee users, 10. Active area locations, active bank. We've got one bank, but we default a bank in there. So, I don't have the permission to look at the bank.
Awesome. Do you guys have any questions for Steve? I really appreciated his demo this morning. I thought it got us rolling. We were selling fireworks and then bicycle stuff and then a big jet fighter, mixing all sorts of stuff with fuel and all sorts of different kind of stuff. He just demoed some of my cart favorites, but our goal today was kind of just give you an idea of some of the inventory tracking capabilities of Adilas. Tomorrow we're doing customers, elements of time, FlexGrid. We're going to be doing a whole bunch more tools to kind of show you what else is available. Does anybody have any comments or questions, like something that they thought was cool today, or that they want to ensure we touch tomorrow? Shannon, can I start with you?
Yes. All right.
Thank you, Steve.
I really enjoyed Steve's demo as well. I thought that was really interesting, and it was great to see things from a different perspective as well, and I really enjoyed everyone's input. I love seeing when people catch on to something that matters to them, or they see it as helpful, and it's just like, oh, yes, that is what I'm interested in. Or I think it's exciting just to see people grasp it and also get excited about certain aspects.
Awesome. Cool, cool. David, do you have any comments that you would like to make for today?
No.
No?
Just play everybody's learning.
That's awesome. Awesome. Good. Russell, do you have any comments?
I like the Adilas. I need to let it soak in. My brain, it's time to think about things and then harness it in the right way, and then I go back and I'm better at it, but I just gotta let it soak in.
Perfect. Debbie, any comments?
No, this was just fantastic. I appreciate all the different ways that we are being taught, and I really appreciated being able to set up our own company. I think that really helped me figure things out. You know, I'm a hands-on type of person, so this worked great. Thank you.
Awesome. We'll do more tomorrow. Dan.
Thank you so much for not using PowerPoint. I hate sitting in a classroom, somebody pointing. So I agree with Deb. I think it's just cool that it's hands-on, and it definitely opens up, a lot of possibilities. So your brain kind of starts thinking, oh, you can do that. So great.
Part of our day was let me show you what you can do, and let's play a little bit. Like, it may not all fit, and like Russell said, whoa, I gotta kind of let it soak in a little bit. That's a lot of information, but it'll come. It really will. And the cool thing is once you do it, it's very repetitious. So you'll get into a good pattern. You'll be, oh, sweet, I know exactly what to do. No problem. Thanks, Dan. Joe.
Well, I think it was the ebb and flow of not having a clue what was going on, but then catching it and taking that little tidbit and moving forward with it. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Awesome.
I think there's going to be more to absorb.
Our goal is within 3 days your brain will hurt. No.
1/3 of the way there.
Okay. Perfect. Roxanne.
I'm glad that I made it finally. I've been meaning to come to a training for so long, because I kind of feel both ways. It's like you never learn too much, and then, even though a lot of this is just stuff that I already do, it still gives you more confidence and just makes you feel better. So I'm glad I came, and I'll be here the other 2 days as well. And
Awesome.
it's good to meet all of you.
Perfect. Steve, any closing remarks or anything? We're pretty much done.
The only thing I guess I would close with is, again, kind of what we started with is it's kind of like an elephant. You just got to pick a spot and start at it. And one thing that will happen, to reiterate what Brandon said, is you will start to build skills in those areas, and then eventually you'll be calling us and telling us, hey, this would be really cool if we could do this, and then that's how we built this whole system. So thank everybody for many years of ideas and suggestions and so on. That's truly what this is. It's a very collective effort. We're like a big ant colony putting something together. So
I would echo that. Almost 50% of the features you see came from people who said, hey, can you do this? This would be really cool if you do this. So we're just going to keep going. It's good stuff. Well, thank you, guys. Any other questions or anything? Cool. Let's call it a day. We'll be back, same bat channel, same bat time tomorrow.